We got Fortitude at the upper right-hand side of Concealed Hill. We got Happy at the bottom left-hand side of Concealed Hill. And then we'll see what this is about. We don't have a Crypt Lord, but a Lich. This is always the first question. We got 2 questions at the beginning of every game. Is it Crypt Lord? Is it Lich? Or is there an outside possibility of Dreadlord DK? Is it ghouls? Is it fiends? But this is ghouls. I pinned the award message. Hell yeah, Tico, thank you. Then on the other side, for the human, we gotta discuss, is it Archmage Footman or is it Paladin and Rifles? Or is there an outside strategy of this being a Mountain King? But here we stick with what has been the norm and is now down to maybe a 60% play rate. Off I go then. Ay. I feel the coffee kicking in. And it's the Warcraft that's energizing me. Ah, love to see it, love to see it. So, Rings of Protection for a start. This should then be lots of expansions. Happy has to figure out when the expansion is happening and jump on it as hard and fast as he can. For Fortitude, there's a few options. He went with the standard orange into green into Expo. This is a timing that has been done many times in the past couple of years. So therefore, Happy shouldn't be faced with any struggles. But also, Happy has the choice to go for an early expansion or go for a heavier creep route. And starting with an orange here, going to the other side, that's then the same creep route. The same execution.
Go 40.
Let's go, Kirk! Thank you. The last match between them, the last real match between them was a 4-1 for Fortitude. With 3 times Pally Rifle. Here on Concealed Hill, it doesn't work that well due to the size of the map and the expansion possibility. So they leave each other alone. It's a classic Concealed Hill match. It's a little bit of a warm-up. Happy is taking some poison damage on the ghouls, which is totally fine because he got that not Roll of Necromancy, Sacrificial Dagger. Then also very nice to find a Ring of Regeneration on the Archmage. Between Archmage and Lich, this will be a lot about chip damage. You know, with their ranged attacks, they will try to shave off some HP. Happy this time with a 3 ghoul harass, which is interesting because in the last 2 match it was always a 4 ghoul harass. So maybe he's valuing some timings more. And Happy is on the defense as he sees the Archmage approaching. The 3 ghouls scouted that, of course, but the Ritual Dagger has already done the job and everything is healthy. So questionable if 40 can do too much here. Nice little deny. This is what it's about. Prevent level 3 Lich for as long as possible. Flood the undead expansion. Don't get your Archmage trapped, my friend. Very well done. And now attack the Haunted Goldmine. Happy tried to defend. There's still holes in that defense. And off I go then. And that is unpreventable. In the meantime, we gotta see how much damage the ghouls are doing, and that is quite noticeable. There's also no Town Hall. Happy knows this, so having the Haunted Goldmine cancel is not really a disaster. It's just a common delay. The investment for both 4 footmen and a lot of mana versus 3 ghouls. Another deny here. High class nerve. And Happy is getting quite some damage done here. 40, where's your multitasking? The militia duration ran out and now the workers are all exposed. Maybe he stuck around there too long? Interesting. This seems like an unreasonable amount of losses if I'm not mistaken. A couple of units, of course, back in the base. New militia called. Lumber isn't really the issue. It looks pretty fairly balanced right now. But oh, that sweets around. Oh, can he kill it in time? Looks like it. Level 3 unlocked on the way to 4. Archmage trying to create some space, healing up, get the ghoul, get some XP as well. And the game is tied. The expansion should finish around the same time as well. If 40 intensifies the right click power build. And now we'll figure out how much damage we can do. Every Acolyte killed is a tech delay. Since there's no Necropolis on the right-hand side, this is the only building where you can go for Acolytes. And you don't want to start teching with 9 out of 10. No, no. So very, very clever harass. Something that's not 100% to be expected. It's oftentimes Brute Force Expo, Brute Force Expo, Brute Force Expo. But if it's all about tech delay, then there you go. For 40, Expo up. And this is a big commitment. 3, 5, 6. Not too shabby. So we gotta stock up on Acolytes. Then we tech. And then we'll see what we get. So far, this, if not for the Acolyte kills, I would have given the advantage to Happy slightly. But maybe he can make up for that. Big upside, of course. 40 has the Town Hall. If he loses workers, he can do it doing the tech. Oh, Archmage and Lich coming in at the same time. Invite for a Nova. Big damage. That's another 3-4 peasants down, ideally. Depending on how many ghouls he can save. This is another great attack. More staff usage. Always a key element of every early game on Concealed Hill.
Players' forces are under attack.
And I love how he keeps the Water Elemental at bay. The best thing you can have against ghouls at this stage of the game, as they do so much damage. Oh. Only the small dark ritual yet. Oh, he's getting so many kills though. 40. Staying on the left-hand side lane. Waiting for the retreats. And yeah, Happy maybe a bit overconfident that he could deny. Expo still up. Tech still running. This is a pretty big tech advantage. And I like that 40 realizes I don't have to cancel your expansion all the time. All I have to prevent somehow is that you have 10 Acolytes. And then I get the tech advantage, and from there on out, I win.
Players' forces are under attack.
Incredibly stressful, of course, as an undead. You gotta defend right-hand side where everything is open. You gotta defend at home where, I mean, yeah, there are holes for footmen. And now we get a double crypt follow-up. Sorry. Double crypt follow-up. This is just the best thing to watch. I got multitasking, creativity, versatility, agility, aggressiveness, etc. I 1000% agree, mate. And a staff out. Whoo! Action-packed early game. 40 has arrived on tier 2. Instantly clicking the castle button. Economy looking good despite some losses. Blacksmith is missing. Realizing it now. Alright. Lich level 4, Archmage close to level 4. With Dark Ritual 2, you can eat your skeletons basically all the time to always have a Nova. And what kind of game is this going to be? Usually, I would expect mass air on this map. It's just very nicely maneuverable. And I don't see any other buildings yet. I don't see a second Rags. Interestingly, Happy is going for an attack upgrade. Stormbolt, careful. Got a cloak. And maneuvers to the side. Did Happy get a taste of Zeppelin Micro, everybody? If you haven't seen it, they had a reverse race show match 2 days ago. And oh my god, was that a freaking blessing to watch. Happy with Pally Rifle, a Zeppelin, and a Phoenix with 4 units. Was able to defeat Fortitude with like 24 ghouls. Temple, 1 slaughterhouse. Early double temple. And ghouls, 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 ghouls.
Forces are under attack.
Late DK second, no? Well, maybe it lines up with attack. Trying to disrupt the red spot creep. 40 still scouting. What are you doing, mate? We're gonna get the Banshees. That's pretty much for sure. Curse, just too good. Anti-magic, just too good. If you go possess... Oh, happy! What was that? DK around the corner. He got a coil. Is it enough? Cloak? Oh, he got a ward there! He got a ward. And with that, kills the Lich. The one thing Happy did not expect was relying on the cloak. Oh, Archmage surrounded. Great potion and a TP. Water Elemental, so much damage. Takes it last second for maximum efficiency. And Lich is back from the tavern. Super expensive Mountain King cleaning house. This is so much experience for Fortitude. Brilliant play. Risky play right there. Getting the Lich out with the zap. But yeah, happy with the Zeppelin is definitely scary. Wonderful, wonderful DK block. Cool micro, but not only Night Elves can lose their Zeppelin over trees. It was only one ghoul and not 3 heroes, but still. Huge losses, almost out of mana. Stormbolt, TP on the Lich. Very, very, very last second. Ouch! That hurt. That hurt. Big time. Dreadlord third. I like that. Sleep, Carrion Swarm. Wonderful spells if you can support it mana-wise. On the other side, Gyros. Maybe just one Gyro for scouting, huh? And Knights. Happy is skipping Destroyers. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. The Lich is here. The Mountain King is here. Careful, buddy. Statues have to work overtime. No Destroyer upgrade. No solution against Water Elementals. Destroyer. This spell, since it's AoE, not that great against Water Elementals anyway. So Ghoul Banshees. Ghoul Banshee statues. And 40, it feels like it's reacting a little bit late. With the temple only now. He had it scouted before. Maybe he didn't see the necessity for it. And it's going Mortars now. It's going Breakers now. Flip the curse back with a couple of Breakers. Archmage got the plus 12 and the level 5 and the MK3. Happy gets a little help from RNGesus with the big mana potion on the DK. But the levels are just abysmal. Levels are just abysmal. And here's a push. Not many towers, but since there's no destroyers, there's not much Happy has to fear. 40 has to fear. Wait, no. Happy doesn't have to fear anything here, but army-wise, Happy has to fear this army, of course. Jesus. As I said, I just woke up. Didn't shower. Didn't have a coffee. Brain farts happen. Tomorrow, by the way, human mirror between 40 and Happy, as well as Night Elf versus Undead. They're playing some off-race matches. And human mirror. That should be interesting. In this game, on this map, Liquid Z, thank you for the 28. Happy seems to be knocked out, almost. Since his biggest downside are levels. And he can't really catch up in that regard anymore. And if he gets the DK 3, you kinda need Dreadlord 3. Is Dreadlord a good enough hero against Mortars? Or how do you stop the damage on Banshees? No anti-magic just yet. Sleep. Surround. Is there a staff? We absolutely do have a staff, but are we near enough? Invul potion. Big big damage. Mortar's kicking in with the frag shards. We're rotating out some footmen. That is totally fine. Happy down to 62 as these ghouls are just disappearing. Need some help. Get some heal. Mountain King kind of stuck. Happy is throwing the kitchen sink at this poor little dwarf. And Avada Kedavra gets the kill. Was that enough though? 40 still rich. 700 gold. Mortar's unattacked. We have possessions. Polymorph. Nuke on the Paladin was I about to say. Dreadlord might suffer! That Holy Light isn't enough! The baptism went wrong! Anti-magic on top of things is Happy fighting back. It definitely looks like it. The absence of a Mountain King really hurt him. 2 possessions on the Knight as you can see. Mortar's getting wrecked one after the next! 40 is falling apart with 1k in the bank. What is going on? He lost his Mountain King, he lost his macro, and a little bit of his micro as well. Big damage, hero action, Lich level 5. Phenomenal fight by Happy, and a little bit of a botch by 40. Maybe he needs some extra coffee as well. Never lose faith in the Emperor. Everything is tied up again when it comes to levels, but Happy is far ahead in supply. Okay. I thought it's almost Ogre, but the Mountain King behind enemy lines. That was the mistake. And then the Knights belong to the Undead now on the cost of 2 Banshees. Great little normal damage against Breakers, Rifles. And of course sturdy units as well. Protected with anti-magic so they can't be taken out too quickly. What a bot! And what a fight by Happy. Now we have Breakers, Rifles. That makes ghouls kinda nice again, actually. Mountain King still benched 40 seconds. Happy was occupying the tavern to make a revive pretty much impossible. New possession cancelled by the staff. Statues in the back. Militia being thrown into the brink. Now it really is the kitchen sink. It's the kitchen sink shop. And 40 is holding on for now. But the workers are getting slaughtered. With Blizzard, maybe another possession. Oh, last second step, but how many of those are there? Mortar shots onto the Banshees, getting better and better. It is an entire army of Banshees. That's it. That's what we got. And 40 holds. And Happy can't break him. But in the meantime, 3rd base. This matchup on this match oftentimes revolves around the middle base. And 40 feels like he has some momentum. Mana is low. That's a kill right there. That's a statue kill right there. Some of the statues incredibly low. New ghouls. Does 40 not figure out the middle expo? That'd be a huge mistake. Guess we got it. We got it up. Smart by Happy. This is a direct adjustment to the Don't Force Me Cup finals, where he got very greedy and stormed into Fortitude's base and tried to end the game there. It was a different situation, but also a bit similar. And instead, he goes 3rd base. So what now, 40? Usually a situation like this, he'd love to entangle with tanks. Knight upgrade is shown on both overlays. Yep, that is correct, because Happy possessed a knight, but since he possessed the knight, he also possessed the technology. So he has Sundering Blades now, and Animal War Train. We are, by the way, working on a patch for the overlay. So if you guys have suggestions, please let us know. When you possess a unit, you get all the upgrades. You don't get the attack upgrades and armor upgrades. but the unit-specific upgrades. Just to be precise there. Oh my. Lots of green. Lots of anti-magic. A wonderful undead tool. Off we go again. 80 versus 80 fight. Almost nuke in the back. Dreadlord a little bit hurt. Waiting for the next carrion swarm. This would be huge if he kills the backline. Possession not really usable here, right? Carrion swarm okay, but not fantastic. When breakers are in the mix and when the army numbers are getting bigger and bigger, carrion swarm heavily falls off. And Happy is struggling in this fight. Best of Nova. Can he keep the heroes up? Looks like it. Yeah, and Happy has no fight to force the no reason to force the issue with that expo back up. But this is 4 units, not part of the team. Oh, 6 units, not part of the TP. And all of a sudden, this is looking fantastic. What the hell? This was not your fight to take, Happy. Not yet, at least. But 40 doesn't have that much left. We just need an absurd amount of Coil Nova Carrion Swarm. And the third base. The Happy's win condition is done. Main base, empty, empty. How much gold remaining? 3,750. 3,000. What a match to start the day. No shower, no breakfast, no coffee, no nothing, but Happy versus 40, 23-minute banger on Concealed Hill. Breakers, rifles. Stay safe, my dude. Someone was reporting a storm in his area. Okay, then. Do we have heal scrolls? We absolutely do. One on each side. Happy's Banshee army, of course. Very, very, very little damage. I don't see a follow-up here, really. It has to go via heroes. If he wants to win this map, it has to be via heroes, as the human army is better than your army. It's just supporters. It's just supporters. He has nothing else, really, except some ghouls who are ravaging this poor rifle dwarves. Every staff on cooldown, and Happy sees there's no way anymore. My army is not good enough. You counter me left, right, and center. GG, as Fortitude takes map number 1. That could have easily gone Happy's way, if not for the last fight before the middle expo really paid off. Grande entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we want to start our weekend. And good for us. We got 5 more of this. 4 more of this. Yeah, please don't mind my attire today. As I said, I was in bed, got the note by Mr. Soul 8-Man that this is going on. And here I am. Cozy Neo. Sleepy Neo. But Neo. Alright, so this is what we have to deal with. Damn, look, this is the best thing I ever bought, man. This is the coziest thing. I love it so much. It's like a dark green kind of thing. But yeah, Cozy Neo is what you have to live with now. Okay, guys. Map number 1 is over. 40 takes the lead. Map number 2 is up. And it's Equals. And it is... no Pally Rifle. I don't know if there's a secret rule that 40 is banned from playing Pally Rifle in this show match. But so far, no Pally Rifle. And while Concealed Hill is a rather bad map for this, Echo Alt is wonderful. I see my Age of Empires friend Neely is listening. They are running an Age of Empires event in Hamburg at the beginning of March. It's called the Garrison. I wish them all the best. If you're interested, remotely interested in Age of Empires, check it out. Go there. It's a great venue, which we might also scout right now. I'll be there too for at least a day and check out what the colleagues are doing. RTS brothers and sisters have to stick together, and if there's an awesome event in Hamburg, of course I'm gonna be there to watch these awesome people playing this awesome game. Hosted by the same guys that gave you Rarland. Big true to being esport people. The little difference is Microsoft is throwing a lot of money at Age of Empires and nobody is throwing money at Warcraft 3, so they have a little bit of a bigger budget and can afford the RTS royalty that is Neely. And you have to live with me. Nah, guys, I wish you all the best and I'm really proud of what you're doing.
I hope there is enough Warcraft for the following days. I just had my wisdom tooth, which was in the jaw, sideways extracted and received codeine meds.
Cool!
And they work.
Great! Okay. Well, if your wisdom has been removed, you fit right into Twitch chat. So, man, I hope you feel better soon. I hope it heals up perfectly.
Player's forces are under attack.
So thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we got, everybody? Archmage Footman of course on the other side. Once again a Lich opener. No Crypt Lord so far, when we had a lot of variety in hero openers the last show match. Happy Ghoul to the creeps. Hashtag washed. Unlike me.
Player's forces are under attack.
Double Forest Troll Shadow Priest. He stole the one from the left-hand side. He got his own. So this is a good weapon against Water Elementals. No, chat. Don't get offended. You make some great points every now and then. Come on, you know that. I'm just teasing. Lots and lots and lots of mercs. There's no defend yet, so piercing damage is good. And 40 plays a... interesting... He's expecting Happy to defend here. So he's sharking around for reinforcement / retreating units. Knows that all the ghouls are hurt and are supposed to be healed at this little undead hospital that is Blight. And Happy didn't see this coming. Happy didn't see this coming. That's a double kill right there. Oh, he outsmarts him. Big time.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'd say this is not a great start to the series for Mr. Costin. As I explained on map 1, you need 10 acolytes. That requires quite some building time. And currently, we're on 6. We get mining reduced. We get acolytes taken off the grid. Ooh, 40 is kind of flying away with this game, isn't he? It's so funny
A player's forces
how
are
much
under attack.
time and energy is spent on balance wine. This unit needs a buff, this unit needs a nerf, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes the game is decided by... do I put my Archmage to the bottom right or to the upper right? Isn't that fascinating? 40 with the right approach here, keeping Happy on his toes. We got the footman coming in here. We got the archmage to the north here. I think Happy is overwhelmed, guys.
Forces are under attack.
I thought about this for quite some time. It is an amazing tool that undeads have. They creep with ghouls. They send the hurt ones back. Blight is healing them up again. But if you have the chance,
Let's
can
go
arrest
40.
them. Let's go, Ultra Hoffe. Nice to have you. Thank you, thank you. But the defense is getting a bit better. I don't think this even resulted in a kill, thanks to the narrow tower. Hey. Guys, why are you so negative towards Happy? Why aren't you positive towards 40? He outplays Happy. Not the other way around. There's enough negativity in the world, everybody. Let's praise the good things instead of focusing on the negatives. The good things, for example, quite some ghouls, quite some firepower. In this game, he does scout. Lol, did he just put the sentry ward on top of the position where the former sentry ward was? Setting a little statement here. Like, you can do what you want, but I one-up you. It's again an unfinished blacksmith. That is weird. He had this before. Oh, and this time he's getting punished for it. Sloppy a little bit by the workers to not finish the job. Militia are called in. Everything's quite hurt. Oh, what an invite. Oh, what an invite to a clap that would be. But yeah, Archmage, you gotta run. What do? You got a telestaff. Do you have the time? Looks like it.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, Happy's finding his footing in this game, I think. Unlike the blacksmith, shop is up. Why is it only 40 Happy? Well, it's Chinese New Year. The biggest festivities. And it feels like a couple of people are taking some well-deserved time off. Unlike these two, who never rest. Well, that's wrong. Fortitude did take some breaks during B-Cup. This is the upside of Undead on Equals. The mercenary firepower, the piercing damage that you usually don't have. And the absence of a lab, of course, where humans oftentimes struggle with lumber. Never really got why you can't just add 2 workers. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it then still not enough? Feels like 22 is the regular number. True, forgot about Chinese New Year. How could you forget about Chinese New Year? We should celebrate Lunar New Year's as well. I mean, the year has just started. Why not give us a little break then? I said, okay, this was the warm-up kind of thing. I'd like that. World, make it happen. Nova leads to a kill. There's not too many ghouls left in the fight. Mostly in the base. Nobody truly celebrates it. You need to fully clean everything in your house? Really? I didn't know that. That's a cool tradition. Well, you should have time to celebrate and rest a little bit. No rest for the wicked here. Mountain King getting some nukes on. Level 2 pretty much immediately. Berserker down. Huge experience. And you need to give a gift to everyone you know? Jesus! Wait, so my stream is watched by, let's say, 10,000 people a month? Would that count, like... Would I... So, yeah, it's very good that we don't have Luna's New Year. Yeah, we're not doing that here. We reverse it, of course. Gargoyles. Gargoyles?
Forces are under attack.
How is that supposed to work? Well, at the moment it actually can work because there is no flag cannon upgrade. But this engagement, maybe not the greatest. This is a lot about timing. Can Happy get the number of Gargs out? Yes, he can before there's enough gyros. Ooh, this is quite a setback for 40. But then what do gargoyles do in the late game stages is the next question. But for now, he reduced the number of gyros significantly. bloody fight over the creep camp in the north. Interesting situation. He's forcing 40 into gyros with the Dreadlord on the 2 bases. Thinking that he can constantly overwhelm him with air superiority. Ooh, nice approach, but is that fragile? Oh, that's so fragile. And you gotta be incredibly aggressive. Gyros produce fast. Gyros are rather cheap in itself. They are cheap for they are very expensive for one supply unit, but they are cheap in general. So Happy can never allow Fortitude to get critical mass. And Fortitude can never allow Happy to get Dreadlord level 3. I think Dreadlord level 3 is the overwhelming level.
A player's forces are under attack.
Undead playing gargoyles against human. What a time to be alive, but look at these gyros. Look at these gyros. How are you supposed to win this? There's no way in hell anyone can ever win this fight. They take a lot of damage, and obviously Fortitude is now kinda stuck with 13 gyros. Which is 13th supply you just have to subtract from a real fighting army. With gyro bombs, you could still pressure maybe banshees, maybe statues. But I don't think Happy envisioned the strategy to go this way. If he wanted to bait him into so many gyros, then go for attack transition, this might work. But whew, what an investment. Carrion Swarm, ladies and gentlemen, getting some good kills. Yeah, 40 must stop gyro production, and I think he's doing that already. It's Knights, it's Griffins, and also a 3rd base. This feels like Happy just built himself into a corner.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gargaras, impossible. He's not restocking up on it. He's going for his late game army that is Tri-Hero and Banshee statue. And he thinks that's what's gonna win him the game. I am a bit skeptical. Ooh, he's heavily doubling down on ghouls now. Nice scout up top.
A player's
Huge
forces are
beeline.
under attack.
Cannon towers take a long time to get rid of, so better kill them before they're on, and you need to be fast. 40's using the time for an attack bottom right. Here, gyros are somewhat usable with their gyro bombs. That's definitely the best use case you can get. No air units anymore. TP out, damage done, happy supply blocked. But so is the third base up top. Huh. Tanks. Oh, yeah, that is of course a big weakness of Happy strategies or strategy. He can't deal with tanks well. He has upgrades though, so maybe wagons in the base can do something. But before he has to defend, he's on the offense trying to break that base where 40 didn't build too many defenses, and he's also not in time to cancel the possessions. Oh, he got both. 2 knights again.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, sorry, it's just one. But yeah, this expo is wrecked. This expo is wrecked. What a surgical strike by Happy. Right when the tanks were ready. As they are now with big pressure. So it might just be a trade after all. He's switching to Fiends now. No wagons, interestingly. Okay, got it. Trying to fight. It's only gyros, it's only tanks. Does he still have ghouls? 6, not the greatest amount. Indicator that Happy is indeed in a little bit of a better shape than 2 days ago. Surrounds are working. He has to reposition up top as well. 2-pronged attack and the threat of gyros tanks still looming at the bottom right. 2 steps. 40 needs the third. He's not that rich though, and he's on 1 base. Possession again.
A player's forces are under attack. A
If you can't beat them, join them or something. But tanks are here, and those seem very overwhelming. He's trying with Fiends, but Fiends are getting cut easily by Knights. And now we're down to 1 base, because Happy never expanded up top. The tanks certainly worked. 40 is mining, saving a lot of gold right now for a 1 base situation. TP out, damage done, and another possession going through. He couldn't prevent that. We're at 3 Knights. Expo cancelled. How much gold? 2,000. 3 minutes of mining. We double down, triple down on tanks. So, would love to see a staff by Happy now. To just give more mobility to Lich and Dreadlord. To be able to respond. 533. Yeah. This time, chat, you're correct. This time, 40's hero levels aren't that great. Archmage caught, being greeted with the Coil Nova immediately. Sleep on the Mountain King. He wants them both. Paladin at the ready. Mountain King not surrounded. Or did he... Was he too greedy? Was he too greedy? Oh, the saves again. No way. No way. This is so costly. This could have been 2 hero kills. At the end, it's none. Or is it none? Holy light. This Paladin deserves a promotion. But Archmage, old bro, what are you doing? Waiting for the next Holy Light, I guess. And it all turns around. Instead of 2 kills, Happy, we get a TP out by him. Fantastic defense by Fortitude, but also how he thought he could get 2 heroes. But thanks to the Paladin, that ain't the case. Thank you, Sniff, for the sub. Great, great, great defense. 2 birds in the bushes or something, right? I always forget how that's that saying goes. WNKR, thank you for the sub as well. Happy had rehaunted the gold mine, but the tanks, he never built wagons. He never built wagons. Happy has knights as an anti-tank solution, as normal damage type is working well against them. And this defense might be alright. Yeah, it is. Ooh, quite a donation, Mr. 40. Very low mana on the Mountain King. Needs to rely on some bashes. We do have an expo back up here as well, as the mains will expire in a bit. Phenomenal tug of war between them, always challenging each other on the micro level, on the macro level, on the strategic level. Everything you can possibly think of. But Happy just cracks it again. Oh, he doesn't have enough time, I guess. Town portal aggressively. It's only human heroes. Oh, did he leave the ghouls behind? He left the ghoul behind with the command to rally him on lumber. If the ghoul is a worker, he's not getting teleported. But that is, of course, another easy cleanup. No more goals in the mains. They have to rely on this. 40 is fighting his own units, the traitors, and trying to overwhelm with tanks. Not pretty warcraft, but successful warcraft. Happy getting some big kills though. Snipes these griffins out of the air as there's still fiends around as anti-air solutions. Also the hero focus by Happy is getting a bit out of control. 5, 4, 3. That is a lot of toys to work with, but is it enough without the wagons to deal with tanks? He's missing siege damage now left and right. The ghoul wasn't enough to chop down Fortitude's expansion, so the human is still mining! Nuke on the Mountain King, but 40 anticipated it! Super quick Holy Light, but the staffs are on cooldown. Careful now! Avada Kedavra, and he gets the kill finally! Happy, can he hold? If he gets this tank, he can repair! Oh, there's 2 new ones though. Is that enough? The Acolytes are so freaking busy. We still have coils. We got level 6 as well. Careful now. Acolytes reduced. But there's still so many. There's still so many. There's still so much repair. He's blocking the path from the tanks so they can't attack. Grande Warcraft by Happy. Such little surface area. The presence of mind in this hectic situation shows why many people call him the GOAT. He is definitely in the discussion. Paladin also living life on a prayer. The prayer for the divine shield. Oh, Happy and not outstanding block. Outstanding defense. Oh, how good are you at memory? Doesn't have mana though. He's doomed to die, isn't he? Now, come on.
A town is under siege.
Damn, I love Happy, says Ivy. Do you love him? Even when he's coiling
Player's force
a
is
grunt
under attack.
with less than 100 HP? That's the level of dedication that's required. Paladin actually survives this and is so selfless that he heals the Archmage first. But we got death and DK for the player with the initials DK. And that is the third time he breaks this one. And finally, the often scolded level 6 ultimate pick has a meaning. Still, there's tanks. What happens if this ends up on 0 base, 0 base? Happy just lets it go. The repair is way too late. Focused on the heroes, but the pally at the ready. Can he intercept? Lich is coming, left-hand side. Oh, DK it is actually. Oh, Happy usually plays with a million shades. Now that he needs one, it's not there. Put me on the fangirl list. We can sing the song together at the next offline event. I allow. Oh man, this Cloak of Shadows, man. Heaven sent. We have the first destroyer of the game at like 25 minutes. But yeah, we're not mining anymore. 46, 44. DK level close to 5, but still so many tanks. We're officially into base raise territory now. And we have to clean up these bases. Paladin still hiding there, making sure there's nothing else. Happy has gold, but he's supply blocked. He can't build any wagons. But the Mountain King still benched though. Archmage doesn't want to come forward. And here he comes forward. Cast a curse. This is a lot of building demolition. We had 2 days ago a 56-minute game. Dodges the coil with Divine Shield. Keeps him alive. Life-saving not only for the Paladin but also for Fortitude. Level 5 DK. Oh, the nuke just got a lot stronger and he holds. And that's game. Happy takes the base race unlike 2 days ago. GG. Phenomenal Warcraft. From start to finish. And this game didn't start well. Comeback potential definitely in this series between the two. 40 wins concealed. Happy wins Echo Owls. Grande fight the hold at his expo. Blocking surface area for tanks. Outstanding. Great fights as well. While on concealed, he still looked a bit shaky here and there. And lost the fight unnecessarily. I was skeptical, to be honest. I thought he was too, like... I thought the Gargs might not work, but they bought a lot of time. As he had to invest so much into Gargs. Into Gyros, sorry. And then the transitions were a little off. Love the cozy style. I'm envious. Mr. Goodman, people that tuning in later, I was laying in bed. I was supposed to have a somewhat off day. I was chilling. I was chilling hard, but it was like 11 something. Just put the coffee in the grinder. And then I got a DM by the lovely Soul 8man. Mr. Neo, happy 40 show match. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't have time for anything. No shower, no breakfast, nothing. And yeah, here I am. Cozy style, let's go. $41, happy one. Game 3 to pave the way. Because, guys, there's not going to be a Happy versus Shorty? No, Happy versus 40 show match without Back to Warcraft. No. Just not happening. But what is happening that I have no coffee in my mug anymore and you are watching a wonderful constructing a human base without the pally rifle. I'm gonna refill my mug and then we have some more Warcraft action. Absolutely raw dogging. Yes, that's it. What's PA5? Play all 5 instead of a best of 5. It's a play all 5 where the result can be 5-0 or 4-1 or 3-2. But whatever happens, we're going to play all 5 maps.
A player's forces are under attack.
If you want to reward me for the dedication that I show towards this game, you can show some dedication towards the project Back to Warcraft. Exclamation mark award has a little vote where you can vote daily for your favorite streamers at the earlygame.gg awards for best non-mainstream streamers of the year. We won it last year. We want to defend it. We have heavy competition and we need your help worldwide. Exclamation mark award. Make it, you know, the vote goes on for 37 days. Just make it a ritual. Every day, click the link, vote for us, make me happy. Tom Typhoon, thank you for the bits. Hammerfall. And again, they fixed the name. Yeah, thanks to Stefan die Waldfee, who wrote them an email.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could have faxed them as well. More like Stefan die Legende. True, big true. We have the same opener that we had before. Archmage Lich, no Crypt Lord experiments. Back to a rather one-dimensional early game when it comes to hero and unit compositions, but it feels like for today this has been established. And it's a lot about movement around the map and timings. An element often overlooked: how much creeping, how greedy you are with the expo, how fast you want to get it up. And now happy. We all know that you got quite tremendous with these defenses. The echo wall is up again. Archmage, surround, clean. But the water elemental still comes through. Water always finds a way. Is it enough though? Close! Oh my god! Did he really have to cancel? Did he really have to cancel this? I'm not sure. He wanted to be sure he gets some resources back. Oh, that was so close. Surround, Archmage, clutch. Again, the Cloak of Shadows coming in as a lifesaver for Fortitude. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Easy expo. Easy. Unpunished expo for Fortitude. Town portal is gone. All right. Cloak did nothing. There was a ward. Correct. Chat, correct. And that's why he sells them. Might have worked, but Water Elemental 3 hits was hard and really risky. Yeah. Lich is angry. Oh, that was incredibly close. As their games are often incredibly close. But 40 taking a clean lead. Hammerfall is obviously also his map, so he should be favored there.
The town is under siege.
Happy waiting for the next wave of attack, literally, as water elementals are involved. But this is one of the fastest techs that I've seen between them.
Players' forces are under attack.
So far, so good. Yeah, Ghouls and Lich have to do heavy lifting. It's similar to what we see on Tide Hunters, the race to level 4. Nice snipe. Okay, after that expo cancelled, 40 is playing incredibly defensive. And allows Happy to charge up. It's almost an entire level that he's ahead now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Literally. Wow. Happy also in a shape where he's not forgetting the altar anymore. That did happen 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And then now we have that fixed. 40 with his classic hammer fall play, and I was about to say Happy should know this, but there's very little anti-air, and he is not on tier 2 yet, so he can't build any gargs or anything. So this is very safe by 40, and this is why, like, he knows that Happy can punish this and be there and expect this, but his tools aren't sufficient enough. And now is where the economy gets really good. Unlike Echo Isles, extra lumber income makes for better armies, as you don't have to invest too much supply into workers. Big mana potion, obviously nice. But yeah. Lich gonna be oppressive now. No gargoyles this time. It is indeed a one Lich army. And at this stage of the game, what can you do? I love this base build. No opener at all. For the Lich to do anything. Mountain King is a solution to stop this Lich harass. As we continue creeping, even with Militia, it would be very brave to expand already. It's just accelerating creeping a little bit, as you don't need the lumber anyway, because you got the Shredder, and you never have to think about lumber again if you have a Shredder. Hashtag nerf Shredder, maybe? Ooh. Counter surround pretty much immediately, keeps the DK at the bay. That was a nice army movement by Happy, saving that Lich, draining a Stormbolt. Boom, boom, boom. Onto the Mountain King we go. Who's getting bullied now? Will the surrounds land? He is expanding the Madman. What the heck? This forces Happy to make a move way before he's comfortable doing so. Being safe to the side, reveal used against the Archmage, so he can't cloak at the moment. But yeah, this is attack to tier 3 without an orb, without destroyers, without banshees, without anything. Still, Happy salvages it well, because 40 has nothing either. Basically defending with an Archmage. There was a brave call to go for the towers, but he had the resources. I mean, what's he losing really? Oh, staff! There was this wand of negotiation. Ah! Yeah, it's not part of the overlay. True. I should pay more attention to undead inventories then. Dude, the patch is 10 months old. Are we finally seeing the wand of negotiation used? Yeah, they are negotiating if this water elemental should stay on the field or not. And sometimes the negotiations go the humans' way, and sometimes the negotiations go the undead way. That's why it's a wand of negotiation. Like, usually we salvage everything with fighting in this game, but it's nice to just talk for once. Happy is 4.9 and 2.4. That is amazing. Very interesting to note, by the way, that this is a 2-hero setup. You can still get something from the tavern. Maybe a DR. That's not gonna be a Dreadnought then, huh? We also go Abominations. Forty gets a better and better army though. Very few upgrades actually. He was using that third base as a decoy, so Happy's attacks never end up on the real expansion. Mana Stone, tremendous. And TP away, worth it. Yes, Dark Ranger it is for the silence. We had enough of these holy lights, divine shields, everything. We want the silence and we want more skeletons. So Project Third Base has been cancelled for now. We go to the base, which is basically unprotected. Does 40 care? Yeah, he's only at 70. Boom. Arcane Tower down. Floodgates open. This space, I mean, this economy is certainly wrecked. Town portal trade for sure, as Fortitude is ready. But this army is really not scary. Where are the gyros? There's only 2 mega flaw by Fortitude in army composition. Didn't expect the destroyer busters. Happy was basically ignoring destroyers for this series. Yeah, but here they are with mana. And what do you do now without any anti-air? Ooh, stressful situation. He's trying to pump out gyros as fast as he can. He got the flying machines up. Lots of flying machines mapped too. Very few of them now. Can he hold the castle? Careful. He's engaging now. Can Happy save the Destros? Stay in this fight? Or will Fortitude be overwhelming? Very patient play by the human. Taking so much time to build this army. Everything's low for Happy. No heal scroll no more. The statues have to do the job. Destro Micro is fine. Is it good enough? Nope. Can't break the castle. Look at the corpses though. So many kills. 12 workers remaining. 4 knights, and that's about it. Uneven economy, one has to say. Happy diving into the base, not too many towers. The gyros were not the critical number. With Web. And the Destros survived. They are dead weight now. Thank you, Ultimo Gnu, for the sub. And Happy PTSD from the Don't Force Me finals. He doesn't want to lose his entire army in a human base again. And everything was heard already. He doesn't want to feed these heroes. 4-2-2. Is not competitive. So let the statues do the work, creep up a little bit, get shop control, get items, and then do it again. All about gyro numbers. 2-2 upgrades. Careful now. No mana anymore. Again, the patient play by 40. Is Happy's micro good enough for this army? He is far ahead in supply. But that can change, and he is scared of the gyros. He doesn't want to lose these Destros and feed it to the human. Keep him at level 2. I think that's smart. Keep the supply advantage. Keep the level advantage. Don't give 40 any way back into the series. Now the Banshees come in. But perfect. Perfect anticipation by Fortitude. Also transitioning. Next attack. Another Shredder. And yeah, it's not too many towers. To be precise, it's only 2. Ooh, another TP. They came from behind. And take a destroyer out. Yeah, behind. That was expensive. It was a tower for a TP. $2,700. It's $1,800. Playing the Chinese wall. Defense, defense, defense. And we are completely moving out of gyros. Interesting decision.
A player's forces are under attack.
Run-bys will do some damage. Boom. That was 300 gold. $400 gold. Well, well, well. Another TP? What's the plan? That's 1,000 gold in TPs in 3 minutes. I mean, he can't be surprised that 40 is here. Does he really think these Novas are worth it? I mean, it was probably an even trade here. Is that all it's about now? Mountain King 3. Odge Gaming. This time, the bridge has been sealed. Anti-magic up. A-bomb trailing a bit behind. 6 gyros should be more than enough. So what about the rest of the army? Mortar team looking strong, but they can't reach. They have to go forward. And oh, DK, as I said, a little bit exposed. The classic 1-2-0 play usually. Always with undeads, huh? Reposition. Can you get the mortars in range? Oh, that looked a lot better. Lich wasn't able to greet them with the Nova as you should. AoE damage is crazy. Lots of units could fall in very quick succession. Game on a knife stage. Who claims match points in this playoff 5 show match? And maybe Happy can go for a heal scroll. A kingdom for a heal scroll. Does he have the presence of mind? Not just yet. Still so much mana on the human. 40 needs to get some kills though. Happy is scared. Happy is bruised. Unwilling to go into heal scroll. Disease Cloud is working in his favor though. Now we got level 6. Is it time to death? Oh, death and decay here? Mountain King has so much mana. I can't see him waste so much mana on a cancelable spell. Wow, the Lich Dark Ritual rotation is so quick. Oh, gyros fly into the fiends. Not perfect. Choke is getting more and more narrow here. Banshee still a lot of mana for curse. Mountain King gone. Bye-bye with 2 stabs. The silence on the Paladin was perfect. Gets 5 and 3 now. But a huge loss. And this is so much of the control of Fortitude in this fight. How does he want to stop Happy's retreat if not with the Mountain King? Holy Light saves the knight again. But all that 40 has is just... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Looking for the... He needs the Holy Light or a staff. The silences are so good. Always on point. And the Paladin wanted to swap the mana potion over to the Mountain King to force more destruction. That doesn't work, but the silences might have been good this round as well. DK far forward, but the anti-magic is preventing so much damage. 63 versus 60. Dust settles. Happy with TP number... I can't count that high. Happy... Oh, sorry. Happy was going for an expansion, but again, similar to Concealed. It's being scouted. Is it punished? Super good back and forth. The possession goes through. All of a sudden, Happy has a knight to work with. Mortar teams in the corner. 40, you're not ready for the rabies. Happy who's engaging into the fight immediately again. Paladin, Archmage with the party here, but Happy seems better in a way better situation. Archmage knocked out of the horseshoes. And only the Mountain King can save him now. Crazy re-aggression. Instantly, basically. And now everything falls apart for Fortitude. Jesus Christ, the foundation is gone. Everything's gone. And the Mountain King alone can't win you games. Way too many hero kills. It started by not staffing the Mountain King, where he lost control of the fight. And everything else was just an undead tsunami. And Fortitude couldn't hold this anymore. GG. 2-1 for the Hapster. This is already more wins he got than in the last show match. Interesting game by Happy. Very interesting game by Happy for sure. Super aggressive.
Is there a show match Happy versus 40 every day now? I'm not complaining.
There you go. Thank you, Corayo. Where was I? Non-stop aggression. Late third hero. That base dive was risky. Very risky. But successful. 40 playing around this early third base was... yeah, not necessarily great, to be honest. He got punished hard there by 40. He got punished hard. So, match points then. Thank you, Phil Boyce, for the resub. And we have ourselves game 4 on Northern Isles. When the Archmage Footman expansion doesn't work, who we gotta call? Pally Rifle! And that's what we get. The success story of Wednesday is back here on Friday. It is Pallies, it is Rifles, and now I'm very, very, very curious if Happy, after playing the strat himself, has solutions to 40's Pally Rifle. Just bought the lottery ticket. If I win the jackpot, I'll host a 50k tourney and donate the same amount to B2W for making my life more entertaining since decades. Good luck, my styles. I think everybody should do that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Very nice to think of you. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed, right? If all the Warcraft community prages for you, should be good. Is it really the Pally Rifle that saves Fortitude series and gives him the back-to-back wins in the show matches? Their past encounters have been Very much back and forth. One could trade it one could call it win trading, but that's something different, so let's not do that. Forty plays very good pally rifle. But Happy played pretty bad anti-pally rifle. Did he improve on that? So far, it's a Lich, it's an Expo, it's the same that we've seen before. You're saying, have you played badly? Come on, he played a bad anti-pally rifle game. I think that is pretty much true. Even the biggest fanboy, Neo and Ivy, must agree. I think Ivy agrees. I'm not too sure. Maybe she will comment. That Happy has to work on his anti-pally rifle. He tried various styles, nothing really sticks, and that is because he commits early. Usually you want to prevent level 3 Paladin. Agreed? There you go. You want to prevent level 3 Paladin, but Happy fed 40 level 3 Paladin. And this is creep heavy. I wonder if you should creep with ghouls and harass with Lich. You can be punished though with Holy Light, relatively easy. So yeah, it's a very, very, very fine line. Lich is ahead, 2.9. Paladin close to 3 with the tech. And Fortitude, unlike Happy in their reverse race show match, with the 3 rifle tech.
Players' forces are under attack.
I'd say this is already looking better than what we've seen Wednesday. The Lich is not out of mana. The Lich is well equipped. And towers are coming. Very defensive setup. He knows. Everybody knows that this push is coming. Still go for the boots. Yeah. Preparing corpses for the summoning. Here is where the game is probably going to be decided. Holy Light on Illu? That doesn't matter. You have unlimited Holy Light. But yeah, that illusion chat says it as well. It's buying so much time. We stay on tier 1 with double ghouls. He's just trying to flood him then. Similar to how Fortitude played. That bought time for the towers. Do illusions do damage like the Blade Master mirror image? Nope. Illusions and mirror images are different. That's why when you click on an illusion, it usually says illusion. And when you click on a mirror image, it says mirror image. So, no. But with Blizzard, you never know. We're mixing in fiends, so it's not ghouls. Happy is done with the tier 2. Rifle upgrade important. Oh, I love that he puts emphasis to the shop, but is it enough? 2 ghoul groups, one to the left, one to the right. Thank you, Torben Dietrich, with the 38 month. Piercing, damage, meta. Happy still needs at least 2 minutes for the tag. He's low on gold, he's low on lumber. He's still upgrading towers, huh? 3 of them. This is the most defensive I've probably ever seen Happy play. It's the exact opposite of what he played Wednesday, where it was ultra aggression, trying to creep check, creep check, creep check. But 40 doesn't deal that well with the situation, right? Like, what can he do? He got distracted a lot by an illusion, and then he lost all momentum. And now the creeps are helping too. Starbuck can sing songs about the end snares here. Good feed micro. Yeah, that should be Happy's asset. Out micro the pally rifle. They're so fast also with the sub 49. Let's go. Is it enough ghouls? Not really. It's a tech start. Still tier 1. Can you believe it? He's still tier 1. 8 minutes in. And here come the towers. Not only did Happy play against 40, he obviously also played against Starbuck a lot. And he has to survive for 2 minutes in an unfortified base where the Lich... Oh man, the Lich can't go any further back. He's gonna be sucked dry the entire time. Oh no. Oh no. Good luck. Happy has the mass. But it's not that much more. Happy's gold went into items. Happy's gold went into towers on the left-hand side, but they're kinda useless now. Skeletons, ghouls for the damage. Fiends against the tower. That's so many. I'm kinda questioning if my overlay is correct, because this doesn't look like it's even supply. Just mass... Lich mass fiends. Is that the answer? Against upcoming buildings, that's great damage. Again, especially when we get level 4 Paladin, you can kind of forget about that. Lich has to work without mana now. He's just another fiend, basically, that can deny a little bit. And summon Necros. Have you heard about my idea to nerf piercing damage? They're throwing cotton balls at each other. And these guys should be so great. I love how Happy has 2 groups of fiends. Careful. Has 2 groups of fiends to always do damage to 2 targets at once. Yeah, he can't go for a heal potion. He can't go for a mana potion. But since there's no mana units... the Blood Mage is kinda useless. So Happy holds on 61 food with 12 fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
I've never seen anything like this. Happy went back to the drawing board after Wednesday. And he thought, my ghouls aren't working. What else can I do? Fiends, 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 fiends. And 40 is running out of options, is he not? Now we're on tier 2. Wait. Oh, I thought for a second he forgot the altar, but he did not forget the altar. So at this stage, 40 has to tech, no? But he pulled all the workers. He has no lumber. I think when you see so many fiends, you gotta tech way earlier. The Pala Rifle University could tell us, but they're all on Soul 8-Man stream, who's also streaming this. Shout out to him. If you want Pally Rifle expertise, you get it there. DK is close. 40 is banging his head against the wall. It is 14 fiends. Can't believe what I'm seeing, guys. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Blood Mage is doing a fine job once again. So is Happy with the micro. Herd units to the back. Out of reach. Out of kill range. And keep him there, buddy. The slaughterhouse kill was big. No statues. And slowly but steady, things are starting to hurt. DK already got the coil locked and loaded. And it's not that much damage. As you can see, level 4 Paladin changed the equation here. Because level 2 Devotion is so freaking good. And Happy is losing lots of units. Oh my god. What are you doing? You're not contesting this. Oh. It looked so good for so long. It looked so good for so long. And then he kind of overcommit, no? Why was he engaging there? Double heal scroll? That helped. More armor definitely helped. If he had that... if he gets the slaughterhouse up, maybe in a more defensive position. If he gets the DK out earlier. Or maybe I'm just freaking clueless. But 40 ties it up. It's 2-2. Statues would win the game. Yep, I think so too. But can't you just fall back? Did he misjudge the situation? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That felt like a throw to me. It truly did. So what if instead of 14, you stick with 12 fiends?
If we call this a good warcraft, then I am Sue sad face.
Lol. Oh man, thank you for the dono. Thank you for expressing your feelings with money. I think if you stop at 12 fiends, you got a very solid defensive setup. And then you pump more ghouls. Either, I don't know, for the fight because they die so quickly, but just, I don't know, send them to the enemy base. And maybe 2 towers are enough. And then you tech earlier. This tech was so late. Two though. 2-2. Could you do a wraparound with ghouls here since Pelly Rifle wants to fight in a choke? That could also be possible. I don't think at a certain point you want to throw ghouls into the fight. Because they just die too quickly. Well, let me spoil you a little bit by saying he gets another shot at this. Because it is Pelly Rifle number 2. 40, happy, 2-2. And do we have another approach here? Springtime it is. Quick question to you guys from my designer. Is there a unit in Warcraft that can get 3 upgrades? Like frenzy, cannibalism, those kind of upgrades. Excluding attack and armor upgrades. Need help. Thank you, Linux. It also feels amazing. Necromancer? No, they only have 2. Oh, Adept and Master not like counts as 1.
Player's forces are under attack.
Nah, it's only longevity. It's only longevity. MGs have also 2. Banshee? Banshee has 1. Bear Druid has 2.
Player's forces are under attack.
Adept and Master count as 1. Well, what do we get? It's again a Lich. Ooh, fast tech 1 base. Fast tech 1 base. The opposite of what we've seen before.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we're contesting. He can't expose the ghouls too much, but I think at the moment it's fine. Dog check. Thank you for the sub. Contest. Keep the levels down. Use the mana. Yep, this is looking fine. I like this. I count Ultra Vision as a global upgrade, but thank you. That would have been an answer. But yeah, there are no 3 upgrades for 1 unit, right? I don't think so. Okay, after the series we'll talk overlay a little bit. Archers? Archers have marksmanship and long range. Mount is researched by default. Otherwise, yes. So, very different game. 5 minutes in, no expansion. More of a classic Pally Rifle game. With the tech running, but Happy is incredibly fast in tech. Going for the gold mine now. I don't think he can. Can he afford it? Whoa, he's just rushing tier 3.
Player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Lich, Lich, Lich. Can't get surrounded. No way he's getting surrounded. No, no, no. Nice deny. I love how there's not too many ghouls here anymore. So even with the creep jack, there's nothing really to lose. We go DK. Also a classic follow-up. Whoo, what an invite to a Nova that was every single unit affected. This is so far Happy's strongest Pally Rifle game. Or anti-Pally Rifle game. But the siege is on. And this is what broke him before. No fiends to operate from range. It's only the Lich. Hey chat, what are we guessing? Is there a unit that can get 3 upgrades for himself? Not counting... Or... Adept and Master count as 1 upgrade. Global upgrades like Ultra Vision not counting. So we're talking like Cannibalism and Frenzy, Sundering Blades, and Animal War Train? I think the answer is no. Did Happy just weather the storm? Did he just crack the code? And what third hero is he going to get? We get all the upgrades together. It is not a foregone conclusion that Happy wins this, even though it's looking a lot better. Fortitude also. Not very aggressive here, unlike last game. Ooh, he undershot a lot with that coil.
A player's forces are under attack.
Your vote counted, doing my part. Thank you. Ghoul Frenzy against 9 piercing damage units. Firelord! Oh, the Firelord! No way, dude! Soulburn has arrived! Now things get interesting. Olrock, thank you for the sub.
Heart.
Hard indeed. It's getting hot in here. I like what I see. Can you sustain him? Shut him down. Shut them down with Soulburn. You could play Dreadlord Sleep against it too, but less damage, no range damage, harder to operate at the moment. He's using Soulburn on the Pally to prevent Holy Light, and with that, the rifle numbers have been drastically reduced. 40. Is he being defeated? Wednesday, Pally rifle looked unbeatable. 2 days later, Happy went to the drawing board, 2 different strats. And he might just very well be successful. There's still so much mana on the Firelord. Rifle numbers reduced to 5. If things go well, Happy can expand behind this. Trying to suck the Firelord dry, but this ain't working now. Level 4. This is where things escalated on Northern Isles. And these ghouls are doing tremendous damage. Amazing micro by Happy once again, saving units with 1 HP. The soul burn on the Paladin is preventing the healing. He gets another coil. Oh my god, is he cleaning this up? Don't overcommit though. 40 has 700 gold. Sit back, relax, rebuild, heal up. But the soul burn is clearly working. Clearly working. I have to say that there's an undead caster, and a caster that plays undead that incorporated Firelord into his plays recently. Again, I mean, just saying. Soul burn again. It is relatively spammable if you support it well. 44 food, no items to work with though. These kills have to work. Fortitude's micro is getting a little better. Also lots and lots of skeletons. And now level 3 now. Uh-oh. 40 feels a bit lost. Doesn't know what to do against the Soulburn without Banish, without Siphon, without Holy Light. Pally rifle is kind of lost, and of course there's no dispel because you only go rifles, and that is the punishment for being so one-dimensional. Still, good damage output. But here's level 2. Here's Incinerate. That is even more damage. The ghouls have all been knocked down, but same can be said about a rifle. He's down to 1 rifle. If that surround sticks, the game is probably, well, not over because there's an invo potion. What the heck can 40 do? What the heck can Fortitude do now? He didn't read this at all. The Fire Lord, a genius addition. Soulburn, a spell that wasn't used for 15 years. Off I go then. That's the big Invo Potion gone. Level 4. I think the mana battery is just too strong at this point. Happy taking good care of his ghouls this game. Unlike Wednesday when he just donated them away. Are we having another Soulburn ready? Nah, no mana at the moment, but does it matter? It doesn't really matter. The Holy Light at the ready. Well, if he's banished destroyers, actually do some damage against stuff. And now Happy is creeping his natural. Yeah, that's the sign of dominance right here. A solution to the 40 pally rifles have been found. It's the tier 3 rush ghouls Firelord. As I said, Dreadlord Sleep would have been a solution as well, especially on tier 2. It's strong. But then you don't have the range attacks. You have to move forward to get your right clicks in. You're also running out of mana quite quickly. Very low lumber. That's a bit worrying. And Blood Mage is soon to be level 3. Like, now. With that, Siphon gets stronger. And of course you don't have the magic of Incinerate. Level 2 Incinerate Happy. Aye. Is there a big advantage on level 2 Soulburn? Isn't it like a second more of silence? What's the value on it? I know it's more damage mitigation, right? Is that worth it? Four, 4-3 against 4-3. High hero numbers. Happy. Pushing into upkeep. 60 food. Fortitude staying more economy driven, staying at 50. Destroyers might be taken out by rifles, but we'll see about that. Double Invo Potion. Again, Soulburn on the pally pretty much immediately. The ghouls are only arriving now. The army isn't all here yet. A long beeline that might bite Happy, but now they're here. Being gunned down. No heal scroll. It's all single target. The flute, of course, a massive help. Level 5 Paladin. No level 3 aura. Interesting. Level 4 on the Blood Mage as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He got 4 Destros? Ooh, this worries me. This worries me big time. He needs mana. But how? Okay, Soulburn interrupts it. Oh no. Engaging into this fight without all the ghouls was such a massive mistake. He saw an opportunity, but the opportunity was long gone. Now his micro has to salvage it once again, and especially statue micro to provide the Fire Lord. Boom, 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 boom. This is still quite some kills, I gotta say. But Happy can't go more destroyers. Fortitude's army is still weak. Highly upgraded, but low in numbers. Can he take this fight? Destro down. High XP donations here. Lich is not level 5. And no level 2 Incinerate. And we reset everything. And we reset everything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy still ahead, mostly due to heroes, I think. Crazy back and forth. 40 has double invul, double heal scroll, and it was the double heal scroll that won him the game on Northern Isles. Ooh, anticipated the right target for the coil, had a preemptive holy light. Nice anticipation indeed. I think he's regretting now not going for level 2 incinerate. It is the better spell in these situations, but I guess it's fine and will be salvaged in a second when he kills a few more rifles. No tier 3, no expo for 40, no chance for that. But now everything is out of mana again. Damage distributed, no mana potion, also invul potion on both of the undead heroes. Or on 2 of the undead heroes. Can we out-brawl this now? Without any ghouls? Questionable. Checking for creep spawns. Checking for expos. Flyby? 40 doesn't have a TP. Ooh, ho, ho. Big economy damage. And Happy can go home whenever it suits him. Unfortunate for him, there's no statue here. So no spells to use. He's trying to go for a base race. On the keep! And I think 40 is committed. I think 40 is locked in. This will still take a long time. And yeah, gotta prevent more damage here. Jumps right on top of him. The soul burn is amazing. Leads to another kill. Basically trading them. Oh, double kill! That was 1/3 of Fortitude's rifle army. Level 4 Fire Lord right around the corner. What a nice tug of war between them. 2 extremely different approaches to counter Pally rifle. And this one looks very good. Backstab. 40 still doesn't have a TP. Oh, the soul burns. Wonderful. Here's level 4. Incinerate intensifies if he has the mana to use it. And he should. More damage build up over time if he attacks the same target, and it's noticeable. Boom! Goes the dynamite. Boom! Goes the rifleman. Again, banish usually makes it so the units can't attack, but destroyers have that magic damage, and it's amplified, and it's noticeable. 2 more rifles about to drop, and then what? Then we're down to 2 once again. There's only 1 Holy Light. DK is chasing on the left-hand side. The Berserker falls as well. I think this is it. I think Happy did it. Incinerate level 2 brings the victory. Now the Pally in trouble. He does not have Divine Shield, mind you. Only the 7-second invuln. $43. Macro is lacking a tiny little bit, but only for a second. Now we get abominations and ghouls. Ooh, he lost all ghouls. That's a bit of a problem. 40 did not repair. Pally ulti is also used this with the Fire Lord. Big true! Because if the units explode with Incinerate, they don't leave a corpse. And without a corpse, you can't resurrect. 40, I think you gotta accept it. Your unbeatable Pally rifle strategy is dead. Countered by a Fire Lord, by Soul Burn and Incinerate. An amazing 3rd hero addition by Happy. Level 5. The heroes are just overwhelming at this point. No more income. TP out. Don't risk anything. Why would you? 40 has no resources to build back. And maybe he has one push in him. Maybe he's hoping for level 5, 6. Happy is also mined out. Happy has no gold. But it's twice the supply. Maybe we're switching. Oh, the banish dispels. Yeah, the holy light a little bit too late here. We got Coral. This is like a second layer now to the Pally rifle. You can nuke with that, of course. Happy gotta be quick on the dispel trigger. Gotta be quick on all triggers, to be honest. Otherwise, it's deadly still. Disease Cloud, 3 A-bombs with selling buildings. What can save Fortitude in this position? Does selling the Nerubian Tower gives you more gold than selling the normal ziggurat? Yes. The upgrades are counted in. And he unsummoned the Black Citadel. That's 500 gold. Roundabout, more or less. Both are revealed. He's not gonna need it anymore. He's not gonna need it anymore. Boom. Maybe for potions, but he wants to end the game, end the series right here, right now. Oh, I'm so glad I was woken up for this. The Pally rifle answer has arrived. And it's Smolderas, the Fire Lord. Look at these rifles melting. How often did people complain, oh, nothing's dying, nothing's dying. Everything is dying. GG. And Happy takes it home.
Thanks for so much excellent coverage.
3 and 2 gets the revenge from Wednesday when he was whooped. Exotic Pally rifle counters with many fiends. I feel like a strategy that could have won. And then with greed, fast tech, 1 base, Firelord. And the Destros as... oftentimes they are a trap. Soul in the chat. As a banish counter, kinda nice. Kinda nice.